All right, once it's carved, you fill it. You can see the CECIL right there. So you fill it with wood putty. I chose this one, Pro Bond wood filler, walnut color. It was as dark as they had, so that's what I used. This is darker, but don't use it. This wood putty never sets up. All right, see it on here? Non-hardening. So don't use it because it won't work for this application. But this one will. This will set up. And what I'm going to do after this sets up is sand this and then coat it with the lacquer. So you can see the letters underneath that are a little darker down in there. So they're drying. That's the street number and that's the address. So that's the process. Design it, carve it, finish it. Have fun with your CNC. All right, what we're going to do is kind of the almost final step. We have to sand it first and then we have to finish it beyond that. But we're looking at the sanding step now. If you remember, what we started with was a slab of wood looks like this. I found a lumber mill that I can get them at, and they're kind of neat, really neat, because they're finish sanded on one side and kiln dried, so there's no splits. So that's what I start with. With shipping, that's around $15 or more, depending on the size you get. So I made a template so that in the future, when I'm carving another one, I can set this template right over the top of this, like this, to make sure it fits. And that makes it so I don't have to redo my program every time. So that's kind of slick. But I want this dark. So what I did, as I discussed earlier but didn't show you, is I took black walnut or walnut wood putty, hardening wood putty. It's important that you get hardening because I didn't the first time. And then filled all these a little bit over full. Next step, once it dries, I've let it dry for a couple days, I'm going to sand it. And when you're sanding it, you need a couple things: earplugs, mask, otherwise you'll have lung issues later in life, and of course a sander. This is my new Father's Day present. Thank you, A&J. So I'll give it a first whirl. And it has dust collection built in, so we'll see how it works. Mask on, earplugs in, and we'll sand away. Very small. So you can varnish this for once it was machine, wash it before machine. I like this several times, 2 or 3 times. So that I have some little here, you can see it here. Before I put the Florida. So next step after this is to this is what I buy. It's a lacquer from Rust-Oleum. I used to get it for $3.99 a can, and now unfortunately it's up to $4 something, but I can still get the 11% off at Menards, so I get it back down to where it used to be. Where the other ones I found are $11 or more. So let's see what it does. See, it should darken it up a little bit. You can see some little bit of bleed over there. So I probably need to sand it a little bit more. For demonstration purposes, you can see how it's darkening up. It'll help seal that. So it almost makes it look like an inlaid. It's not, of course, but it gives that effect. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. So there's another product or project finished. Beautiful slice of wood that I machined on my CNC, as you know, and finished it up. So you have a great day and have fun with your CNC.